Dear students, today we start exercise 3.2. 3.2 is also a very simple exercise, and there are some previous terms. The first is proportional. First of all, what is proportional? Proportional, a relation or statement of equality of two ratios of the same type and same unit is called proportional. This is the definition of proportional. If we have four quantities A, B, C and D, if A, B, C, D are four quantities in proportional, then mathematically it can be written as A ratio B. Four dots represent proportional. Proportional C and two dots represent ratio C dot D. The middle two terms is called means, and at the end of two terms is called extremes. And the formula is the product of extreme must be equal to the product of means. Formula: product of means is equal to product of extreme. Properties of proportional. Let A, B, C, A, B, X are three quantities and they are in continued proportional, then we can write A ratio B proportional B ratio X, where X is the unknown quantity or unknown value. These two BBs are called means and A and X are called extreme. Property number 2, let A comma B are in mean proportional, then we can write A ratio X proportional X ratio B, where X is the unknown value. For mean proportional, the given values always written at the extreme, while the unknown value will be written at the mean position. Property number 3, let A, B, C, X are in proportional, then it can be written as A ratio B proportional C ratio X, where X is the unknown value. It is also called fourth proportional. The middle two values is called means and the value at the end is called extremes. Fourth property, if A by B is equal to C by D, then A plus B divided by A minus B like this, C plus D divided by C minus D. This is called componendio dividendio rule. It can be written as numerator plus denominator whole divided by numerator minus denominator is equal to numerator plus denominator divided by numerator minus denominator. This is called componendio dividendio rule. Now moving exercise 3.2. Question number 1. Which of the following quantities are in continued proportional? Part number first, 4, 12, 36. Solution. The given question, repeat the given question, which is 4, 12 and 36. For continued proportional, 4 ratio 12, proportional 12, ratio 36. According to formula, product of means is always equal to the product of extreme. Now, the means are 12 and 12. So 12 will multiply with the 12 and 4 multiply with the 36. 12 12s are 144 and 12 36 are 144 is Left hand side is equal to the right hand side, so the proportional is continue proportional. Hence, 4, 12, 36 are in continued proportional. Part number 2, 3, 12, 39. Solution. Repeat the given question. 3, 12 and 39. For continued proportional, 3 ratio 12, proportional 12 ratio 39. 12, 12 are means and 3 and 39 are called extreme. According to formula, product of extremes is equal to product of means. Extremes are 3 and 39. So 3 will multiply with the 39 and 12 will multiply with the 12. 3 multiply 39 which is equal to 117 and 12 into 12 which is equal to 144. As the left hand side is not equal to the right hand side, hence 3, 12, 39 are not in continued proportional. Now question number 2. Find the mean proportional of 12 and 3. Solution. Given data, given numbers are 12 and 3 and we will find the mean proportional. Now 12 ratio x proportional x ratio 3 is the required is mean proportional, so the unquantity will be written at the mean position. According to formula, product of means is equal to product of extremes. Now x dot x is equal to 12 dot 3. X into x is equal to x square. 12 threes are 36. Now to remove the square root, taking square root both sides. Square and square root are cancelled. Taking square root of 36, so x is equal to plus minus 6. For practice or assignment, question number 5. The student will solve question number 5 because it is same as question number 2. Now question number 4. If 3x minus 1, 4, 35 are in continued proportional, find the value of x. Solution. The value of x question mark. Given that 3x minus 1, 4, 39 are in continued proportional, that is 3x minus 1 ratio 4 proportional 4 ratio 35. Now formula, product of extreme is equal to product of means. 3 into 3x minus 1 is equal to 4 into 4. 35 into 3 which is equal to 105. 35 into 1 which is equal to 35 and 4 fours are 16. Shift this 35 to the other side. So the sign will be changed. From minus 2 it will be plus. 105 is equal to 51. Now dividing 105 both sides. So x is equal to 51 divided by 105. X is equal to 17 divided by 35. For practice and assignment, question number 3. The student will solve question number 3 because it is same as question number 4. Question number 6. If A by B is equal to C by D, then prove that AC plus BD divided by AC minus BD is equal to A square plus B square divided by A square minus B square. Solution. The given fraction A by B is equal to C by D. Multiplying by A by B, both sides of the equation. So A by B into A by B is equal to C by D into A by B. A into A, which is equal to A square, B into B, which is equal to B square, is equal to AC divided by BD. Now by componendio dividendio rules. According to componendio dividendio rules, numerator plus denominator. divide by numerator plus denominator. Divide by numerator minus denominator is equal to numerator, which is AC, plus denominator, which is BD. Divide by numerator, which is AC, minus denominator, which is BD. Question number 7. This is very important question. Question number 7. Solve the following equation. The first part is given 3x plus 2 in square root plus x in square root whole divided by 3x plus 2 in square root minus x in square root is equal to 4 by 1. Solution. Repeat the given question. Now by componendo dividendo rule, this is the numerator and this is the denominator. So according to formula, numerator plus denominator, numerator plus denominator, divide by numerator minus denominator. Here 4 with plus denominator, 4 plus 1. Numerator minus denominator, 4 minus 1. Now open their brackets. X square root with cancel with x square root because the sign are opposite. 3x plus 2 in square root and 3x plus 2 square root with cancel with each other because one has positive sign and the other has negative sign. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. Here the coefficient is 1 and here the coefficient is 1. 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. Again here the coefficient is 1 and the coefficient is 1. So 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2 in square root x. 2 cancel. Now to remove the square root, squaring both sides. Square and square root are cancelled and 5 5s are 25, 3 3s are 9. Now by cross multiplication, 9 will multiply with 3x plus 2 and this x will multiply with 25. 9 3s are 27x, 9 2s are 18. Now shift this 25x to the left hand side and this 18 to the right hand side. Then the sign will be changed. 27 minus 25 is equal to 2x is equal to 18. Now dividing by 2 is equal to x is equal to minus 2. Question number 7 part 2 is given x minus 1 square plus x plus 2 square whole divided by x minus 1 square minus x plus 2 whole square is equal to minus 17 by 8. Solution. Repeat the given question. Now to simplify, we use componendo dividendo rules. According to componendo dividendo rules, first numerator plus with denominator. Divide by numerator minus denominator. The same process on the other side. Numerator plus denominator like this. Numerator minus denominator like this. So this is equal to, now open their brackets. Now x plus 2 whole square has plus sign and x plus 2 whole square has negative sign. So both are cancelled with each other. Again, x minus 1 whole square has positive sign and x minus 1 whole square has negative sign. These two terms will be cancelled. 17 minus 8 is equal to minus 9. Minus 17 minus 8, which is equal to minus 25. Minus minus cancel. This is equal to 9 by 25. The coefficient of this term will be equal to this plus coefficient of this x minus 1 whole square and the coefficient of this is equal to plus 1 plus is equal to 2. Again, the coefficient of these two terms will be 8, which is equal to 2. 2 cancel with 2. Now to remove the square of these two terms, taking square root both sides. Square and square root are cancelled. So x minus 1 divided by x plus 2 is equal to plus minus the square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 25 is 5. Now, for positive sign, x minus 1 divided by x plus 2 is equal to plus 3 by 5. By cross multiplication, we 5 multiply with x minus 1 and these 3 will multiply x plus 2 like this. 5 ones are 5, x, and 5 ones are 5. 3 with x is equal to 3x and 2 3s are 6. Now, shift this 3x to the left hand side and this 5 to the right hand side. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2x and 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. Dividing by 2. So x is equal to 11 by 2. For negative sign, x minus 1 divided by x plus 2 is equal to minus 3 by 5. By cross multiplication, 5 in bracket x minus 1 is equal to minus 3 in bracket x plus 2. 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. Minus 3x minus 6. Now, shift this 3x to the left hand side and this 5 to the right hand side. So 5 plus 3 is equal to 8x. Minus 6 plus 5 is equal to minus 1. Now dividing by 8, so x is equal to minus 1 over 8. This is the answer.